another problem with it is that when you have those enclosed dog parks, it's like an epicenter of intensity, so much going on, and dogs are running around. When they've had enough and they're trying to walk off, the other dog may not know their social cues and then continue to push that dog. So it can be an issue. Another big issue with dog parks, especially where it's more enclosed, is that people go there with the ball, with food, or themselves as being a resource, and dogs can fight over these resources.
Resource guarding, yeah.
Yeah, the dog comes up between your legs, and then people say, oh, my dog's protecting me. You know, the dog's trying to come to you as being the safest place that they know. And then being there, the dog still rushes up, and we can't control the other dog or the other dogs. And either we can't or we're embarrassed to do so. And what happens is the dog then lashes out and could bite another dog, and then that could cause a fight. When dogs are super highly aroused and they're chasing this ball, and then another dog wants the other ball, then that cause an issue as well. And of course, with food, dogs have food aggression, resource guarding issues in that regard.
So it does put them in a highly aroused state, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Where it can cause those issues based on the fact that they are kind of an elevated state of mind, and phically and mentally.
For sure, like they're buzzing. It's intense, like the school playground. You know, it wasn't all just fun and games. Yeah, there was fights in the yard all the time, right?
So, and you've mentioned this before. Spades was attacked at a dog park by a German Shepherd.
Yep.
How old was Spades?
Spades was 6 months old.
Right, and then what happened?
So we're in the dog park. My dogs are just hanging out, doing their thing.
So Ace was there as well?
Ace was there too, yeah. This was a long time ago. So what, if Spades would be 9 this October, so like 7.5 years ago.
Right.
So we're in the dog park. A guy was coming with his German Shepherd, and I asked him, hey mate, how's your dog? And he goes, he's cool, he's fine, he's friendly. I'm like, awesome.
Off leash.
He comes in, unclips the lead, and bang, on top of Spades. Immediately, it wasn't even 5 seconds of something to happen. He just seen the dog, ran, and then just bit him. Like, and now he had his mouth on him, but Spades had no punctures, so no physical wounds, but I had to go in, pull him out, and he was like so scared. It was ridiculous. I just immediately left the park, and the other guy put his dog on the lead, whatever.
You would have been pretty young then too, like you were like 21 or something.
Something like that, 22.
Yeah.
So it was crazy.
So that's pretty confronting,
It's pretty full on. Look, I wasn't, me personally wasn't too overwhelmed by it.
Yeah.
Like I had that I have the attitude to run in and stop it. I was lucky that I didn't kick the crap out of the other dogs, but I didn't want to do that. I just got my dog, pulled him off, stepped in the other dog's way, and just
leave the situation,
pushed him away. Then straight away the other guy was there, grabbed the dog, so I didn't have to do anything. But in that moment, it's pretty heavy. You got to do something about it very quickly. I'm gonna address a whole podcast of dog fighting, how to deal with dog fighting, to my experience and from what I've learned from others and stuff. So
something that just flashed into my head then as well is like, you got to do something. I'm sure that especially as so weather warms up, so maybe people want to go to the dog park more often. The odds of someone like me or someone else turning up to the dog park in like shorts and thongs is pretty good. Mm-hmm. How are you going to separate two dogs when you got bare feet? You know what I mean?
Separating dogs when they're fighting is a very, very hard thing to do. And so many people get bitten.
People aren't prepared.
Yeah, people get bitten all the time when they're, not all the time, frequently when they're trying to separate a dog fight.